Howdy lovers, welcome back to this week's video, and we're gonna do another get ready with me because the last one did so good, and I have another video that I have planned as always, but I want to spend more time editing it and to see if I like it, so I don't want to like risk it, you know, so that's why we're doing a little get ready with me, because they're safe. And yeah. Ooh. Okay, well, let's get started. Yeah, thank you guys so much for how the last get ready with me went. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna refrain from talking about the concert that I just went to, even though I really want to talk about it, but that video is for sure coming soon, so just keep an eye out for that. Also, turn notifications on if you would like to be notified whenever that video pops up, because it will be soon. That one, I'm going to make a priority that it will be soon. Hopefully, no, it will be next week. It will be next week. And if it's not, I'm so sorry. Because we had a concert, Maddie came into town, and we basically just spent the whole weekend together, and it was so lovely to hang out with my best friend. Both my best friends. I didn't really hang out with Paige too much, but I did visit her at work. So it would have been, I did see 3 out of 3 best friends this weekend, and that was very lovely. So Maddie came down to not St. Louis. She came down to Springfield on Thursday. Went to the concert. Drove back from the concert was in Kansas City. Drove back that night. And then got back probably at like 1:30. And then next day, no, it's Friday, we went to Jimmy John's. Guys, I had Jimmy John's for the first time ever, and I think it's creeped its way up to my top 3 fast food places. I really liked Jimmy John's. And yeah, so then after Jimmy John's, we walked around the mall a little bit, because that's kind of in my daily routine recently in order to get my steps. Okay, whatever. So yeah, we walked around the mall a little bit, and then, guys, I know I talk about our booth often, but Maddie wanted to see it, so we visited our booth. So yeah, and then she bought an item, so we sold another item. But guys, I'm filming this on the 4th of August, and we've already made next month's rent for our booth within the sales of August, and that's so awesome. And yeah, so the booth has just been doing really well, and that makes me and Catherine feel so extremely grateful, because we have a lot of things planned for the booth, and we are just so excited, and me and Catherine really care about this. And yeah, I need to post on the TikTok again, so that way Catherine will be happy, because she's been getting on to me about not posting on the TikTok, but I've just been really busy. And yeah, and I'm going to continue to use that as my excuse, because I've literally been working so much. But I digress. The booth. I just love it. It's been doing great. And so after the booth, me and Maddie, we went to Sips and Scoops, one of my favorite little places to do work, and yeah, also just hang out. Just one of my favorite places to visit. Also, speaking of Maddie, look at my nails that she did. There's probably like 3 videos now where I've shown them and talked about them, but I love them, and she did such a great job. I'm just so grateful to have her as a best friend. She's so awesome. But yeah, Sips and Scoops. I got a milkshake for the first time from there, and it was really yummy. And yeah. So then, after Sips and Scoops, what do we do? Oh. Did we get dinner that day? Surely. Surely. Well, I can't remember if we got dinner, but I feel like we definitely... Anyways, after that, we went over to Catherine's house to watch Olivia Rodrigo's Lollapalooza set. That was really good, kind of really sad. Why did no one, by no one I mean, why did Sabrina nor Olivia release a new song at Lollapalooza? Not that they're required to or anything, but it was just kind of a suspicion of mine, and I was expecting it, and then I was disappointed, which, that's what you get for... That's what I get. That's on me. But her set was so good. And so, yeah, while that was going on, that's when, that would have been such a better way to introduce the nails. Maddie did my nails. So cutie, guys. I wasn't sure how I liked them at first, but the more I look at them, the more I love them. And I love them so much. I've been getting compliments on them. I've also been forcing compliments on them because I'll be like, do you like my nails? And yeah. So then we go to bed. And then wake up the next day, and early morning we get some business done, and we go pick up some items for the booth. Follow Thrift Booth 636 on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And so then after picking up some items for the booth, we as in me, Catherine, and Maddie, we go to the pool at my apartment to read and tan. And that was great because I need to finish this book that I've been reading for the past, 7 months now. I just can't get into it. It's not... Catherine loves this book. Catherine loved this book, and so she recommended it to me. I was like, yeah, I'll read it. I'll read it next. I do not like it. And that really just shows preference. So what someone else's love... Oh my gosh. If someone else loves something, that doesn't mean that you're also going to love it. Or if something works for someone, doesn't mean it's going to work for you. And so this book did not work for me. And I'm still trying to read it because I want to finish it. But it's just not one of my favorites. And it's not that it's a bad book or anything. I just don't find it entertaining. And also, it's a little too spicy for my liking. It's a lot of unnecessary spice. And I'm like, what? Why? Stop it. So, yeah. That's where I'm sitting with that. And then after that, we went to the Roost to eat dinner. And then after, sorry I'm talking like this. After the roost, then we went back to Sips and Scoops again to read some more. Because me and Catherine we're currently reading books, and we'd like to finish them before we go back to St. Louis. And then we'd like to read a whole book while at St. Louis. So that's kind of where we're standing with that. So after we read at Sips and Scoops, that's when we just went home. It was we went to bed kind of early. Not really. We just went home kind of early. And then we scrolled on TikTok for forever. And then, yeah, then we went to bed because we had church in the morning. And so we went to church on Sunday. And then, yeah, went to church in the morning. And then Maddie went back to St. Louis. So very sad. But it worked out because she had a thing she had to go to. And then it was also Sister Day. And so that's... spoiler alert, that's the video that I have planned, but I want to take time with it. And so, yeah, I won't say what we did just so you can watch the video later. But it was a great day, and yeah, it was just a great time. I will talk about Sabrina's Lollapalooza set, though, because we did watch it that day. And her set was amazing. It was great, as always, of course. But what was the live stream? Why was I seeing cords being dragged across the floor instead of Sabrina? Why wasn't I able to see the first two dance performances from the dancers, spotlight moment? Why was it showing the crowd instead of the screen every 5 minutes? It was just wow, that's great grammar, great English, way to string together sentences. It was just a little disappointing because me and Catherine were screaming at the TV, show Sabrina, show the stage, what is happening? Also, it was showing the dancers' feet every 2 seconds, maybe. The camera would just pan down, and I was like, what? But yeah, Sabrina did great, at least. Whoever was running that live stream, whoever was running that live stream, though, what was going on? Oh my gosh. Guys, revert back to the concert. I took the most beautiful photos with my little digital camera, and maybe it just keeps on sparking love. I've always kind of wanted to do this, but it keeps on sparking love. It keeps on sparking my love for concert photography. I would love to do that. That looked so awesome. And as you guys know, I've been building my photography account, and I would just love to do concert photography, but part of me is kind of just nervous because there's just so many photographers. Everyone's doing it. It's really hard to stick out. But I think I'm great at it, and I'd love to, I don't know, I just love to dive into that hobby. But speaking of photography, I have some exciting shoots lined up that I am pretty excited about. I even have some pictures of me that I'm kind of excited about. But I need to stop doing that. Why do I say but so much? But alas, I have some photo shoots lined up that I'm pretty excited for. Also, speaking of photo shoots, I hung out with my best friend Paige yesterday, and it was just a great time. It was a pretty spontaneous hangout, but I love those. And we went over to swim at her pool at her apartment, and it was empty, and the weather was so nice, and the water felt so good. It was just amazing. I loved it. And then afterwards we had dinner together, which is also great. I feel like there's something so special about having dinner with people. It's just so much better than eating dinner alone, and I think that's why most people in this generation like to put on a video while they eat to like fill that void of company. And yeah, so it was very nice having dinner with Paige. It wasn't anything crazy, but then her boyfriend joined us when he got off work, and then me and Paige went to get some ice cream. And guys, I got a little hot fudge sundae, and we ordered through the app, and I asked, my battery died. Anywho, I got a hot fudge sundae from Sonic, and I don't like cherries, and so I removed the cherry. The ice cream came out, and there was a cherry on it. And I wasn't going to say anything, but then the worker was like, okay, so we have this hot fudge sundae with caramel drizzle and she was about to say no cherries, but there was a cherry on it. And so she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, as she's like handing it to me. I'm like, oh, it's okay. And she's like, are you sure? She's like, I can redo it for you. I'm like, actually, could you? I don't know why I said that. Maybe I was just feeling a little greedy last night. Maybe I was feeling a little, I don't know. But I was like, yeah, could you redo it, actually? Because I really don't like cherries. I was kind of like, even though I literally could have just scraped it off. And I was about to hand the sundae back to her, but she was like, you guys can keep it. And sweetest girl ever. I was like, oh, thank you. And so, yeah, I kept that sundae. And then I asked Paige, I was like, do you want the cherry? Because I don't like them. She ate the cherry on my ice cream. And then I got another ice cream. And it was so yummy. It was so yummy, guys. And yeah. So I got 2 for the price of 1. It was great. And then when she came back out, she complimented me and Paige. And yeah. Also, when we went to Chick-fil-A, that's where we went for dinner, the sweetest worker ever complimented me and Paige and told us we were very, really pretty. And she was so pretty too. She was so just sweet. And so was the girl at Sonic. Just such pretty girls, such nice girls, so kind. Loved it. And then, yeah, now we're here today. And I'm getting ready for work, because when am I not working? I just love thrifting. And I feel like right now I'm at a place where everything feels like I just feel like I'm in the right place. Like with our thrift booth and with the people in my life, I'm surrounded by great people and great things. I think I'm done. So thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. If you liked it, please go ahead and show your support by hitting the like button down below. And then while you're down there, you might as well hit the subscribe button, because it means a lot to me. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. and just being awesome. I love you guys. And comment down below your favorite movie. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I love you.